Well, the manager that was here at the time had their office where this trailer was, and the Story Garden used to set up here with their permission, but they were always being restricted of what they could do, what they couldn't do, and anything else. So when they left, they took everything. There was a castle here, there was a few things that they were the Story Garden was allowed to use. So I felt kind of sorry that they did that. So that's the reason I decided to contribute the trailer to them.
It started at UNM that when Karen and those guys with the staff came over and they said, it's getting hot and then it rains and all that. We need some kind of shade. And they didn't know I was a carpenter. But then they said, you're a carpenter, because I built one over here at UNM. What do you call that thing? Like a shade, there, two of them. And we started building benches and tables. So they called on and said, you're a carpenter. Do you have any idea how you can help us over here? I said, yeah, I think so. So I started planning, draw some plans. Well, do you want this and that? And then they just added this and that. Okay, well, there's some students that were there, and the supervisor over there at UNM thought that it would be a nice idea to take some of the young guys over there with me to help me build it. At least they'll learn something. Well, some of these young guys didn't know how to read measuring tape, to go by. So that's what happened. And then we started building it. We went and ordered some lumber, all that, and just tell them what to do. And then I started working with them. But it came out really nice. These guys were really helpful and everything. So that's how that thing came about. That shade up there at the flea market. After that, I'm glad that these guys came over and learned something, which one of them came back and thanked me at the flea market I was selling up there. And then one of them said, thank you. I said, for what? I had an old house that my grandma left on the reservation, which I'm paying. Over here I'm living in Gallup and I'm paying a rent that's way getting out of hand on me. But you taught me that how to read measurements and how to cut lumber and everything. I rebuilt that house. It's got water and electricity. And I moved in. Now I got a family. So you've been a great help with that. I said, yeah, you're welcome. So that's how that thing came about. And then at the same time, teaching and learning and being, friendly with everybody and respect. That's how we built that thing. I think it's very important that they did the right things, include some traditional and culture stuff. They don't just really go out and say, like English and all that. But they kind of look back. They need to step back. They stood back and look at it the other way, like how we live and what our traditional culture is. And I'm really happy that they made that decision about me. And I'm around now for a while listening to, hey, what do you think? When there's a question comes out, something like that, traditional or anything like that, but that has to do with the net. I always come around and ask, what is this for? Or how do you say this? And then, would it be nice if it's, they get some ideas? Would it be nice if we do this and that? Yeah, I agree with everything, because it's all about teaching. And that's what I like about it, teaching. Being respectful and getting along. That's what this Story Garden is.